Things that still don't make sense to me. Before this video starts, if you find this video funny, hilarious, exquisite, relatable, then go ahead and do me the honors of hitting that like button to allow me to cook. And if you want to be a part of my journey to the further and beyond, then go ahead and smash that subscribe button. And without further ado, let's get right into it. Why don't we like getting told what to do? I don't know if I've said this already, but I have 7 siblings, 8 including me. And as the oldest boy, you're naturally telling your younger siblings what to do. I don't know if this is how kids act, or if this is just my brothers. Because anytime I tell them to do something, their first reaction is to rebel. For example, earlier I told this little brat to close my door and get out of my room. He looks directly into my eyes while smiling and says, no. It's like I had just woken up the inner demon in him. So I decided to test out a theory in mind. I'm gonna do some reverse psychology on him. So I tell him, nah, actually you can stay. Leave my door open while you're at it. You won't believe what happens next. He says no, walks out of my room and closes my door. I'm sitting down on my bed, dumbfounded. Matter of fact, flabbergasted. I was so confused, but it worked. It actually worked. Yes, but I'm not sure it's gonna work all the time. But I'm gonna save this one for special occasions. Which begs the question in mind, why do we not like getting told what to do? And the funny thing is, I was exactly like him. I did not like getting told what to do. And now that I've grown up, I realized it was probably because I had so much pride growing up. But even then, I still don't think that is why. But if you guys do know why people don't like getting told what to do, then please let me know in the comments. Why do my eyes get watery when somebody else's eyes start getting watery? See, I was talking to one of my homies, and then he starts scratching his eyes. He tells me, yo, come over here and check if there's something in my eyes, bro. I look and I see nothing. Just his eyes getting more red and watery. And at the same time, my eyes start getting watery too. So after this altercation, I decided to do what any other logical human being would do, and that is go on Google. And with my world-class detective skills, I stumbled upon this. Apparently, it's because of something known as mirror neurons. Basically, neuroscientists believe that this phenomenon is a result of the activation of neurons in our brain that mimic the same neurons that are activated by a person who's reacting to something. Guess we learn something new every day. Okay, so this one kind of scares me a bit, but it's also just a theory of mine. Why do we end up becoming the people we might have despised the most when we were younger? I only say despised because me and my dad weren't always seeing eye to eye. But we eventually learned how to coexist with each other and learn from each other. Well, mostly me learning from him. I also bring this up as some advice for the current and future fathers. Please lead by example, because your kids end up mirroring what you show them. And subconsciously too. Honestly, the phrase like father, like son couldn't be more true. Sometimes it's barely noticeable, like you guys mirroring each other's speech patterns, movements, and habits. But then there's the part that frightens me the most, and that is you ending up sharing the same struggles and challenges in life as your parents did. The best examples of this that I've seen is my boy Mikey and Franklin Saint. I don't know if this is just a crazy coincidence. With Mikey, how do you and your father both end up playing basketball? You both get to a very prominent point in life. One could even argue you went farther than he did, and both end up making the same mistake. Oh, and if you guys don't know what the mistake was, it's hanging with the wrong crowd. And guess what? It was the same thing for his father.
People say he was better than me at my age. I was considered top 2 player in the state of California. He had offers from USC and Arizona and all that stuff. Everybody in the country recruiting me. But the influences around him is what stopped him from proceeding to the next level. I got into the whole gang aspect and ended up getting locked up and did 10 months. You know, made some mistakes in my life, you know what I mean? I've been through some tough things, but you know, we all live, we live and we learn.
Hopefully he learns from this just like his father did. Anyways, the next example I actually got after watching Snowfall. If you haven't watched the show already, then I do want to say spoiler warning. So don't get mad at me in the comments. I'm letting you guys know ahead of time, okay? In a nutshell, both Franklin Saint and his father face off against the same enemy, the CIA. And guess what? They both end up paying dearly, gravely for this action. They literally both end up becoming homeless, which is hella ironic, but great storytelling in my eyes. I'm not gonna really say any more, because if I do, it'd really be spoiling ruin this show for you guys, but all I'm gonna say is just check out Snowfall. In the end, I'm not really one to believe in family curses. I believe we create our own destiny, but these two examples had me scratching my head. It had me wondering if we all face the same challenges our parents did, but just in a different point of view. If you guys have any other examples of this, then please let me know in the comments. But other than that, I just want to say, stay bold, stay dangerous, pimp.